Hi, my name is Lana, and I'm a sophomore at Otterbein, and this is my story. Well, for all my life, I've gone to a Catholic school, and so that basically means uniforms, weird dress codes, and just kind of a sheltered view of the world. Um, Typical private school kid. Learning about God and religion was kind of like a chore. We had quizzes and tests about the Bible and the history of the Catholic Church. My life before Christ was basically all facts. This pretty much turned me off to the idea of religion. So I lived my life not knowing that there was another side to being a Christian that didn't involve books and studying. For most of high school, I lived for me and me only, not knowing that there was a God out there who really wanted me to get to know him. At my high school, all the seniors were required to go on a retreat called Kairos. Here I learned about the other side to Christianity. I found out that God wants to have a personal relationship with me and that he is always there for me. This is the first time I've ever really heard these words. After the retreat, I didn't know what to think. I found out all these crazy things about God, but I didn't know what to do with it, so I just kind of forgot about it. I didn't think it could really ever impact my life. I went into my freshman year of college still not sure who God was and what he could do in my life. Rough times were hitting my family back home, and I wanted to be there for them, so I decided to transfer to Miami University, which was kind of closer to home. I wanted to be able to go home freely to make sure everything was going all right at home. Going to Miami was very challenging. I didn't make any new friends and felt pretty much on the outside the whole time. I was constantly alone. I mean, constantly. I pretty much ate every single meal by myself. It was hard seeing all my Otterbein friends having fun on like Twitter and on Facebook. I was like, gosh, why can't I be there with them? One night I was sitting on my bed in my dorm room at Miami, and I didn't know what to do. I hated everything about school and everything that was happening in my family. I didn't know what to do or who to turn to. It was the most hopeless feeling ever. I remember turning on my iPod, and the first song that came on was Strong Enough by Matthew West. The song talks about how we don't have to be strong all the time, and that God's there for us to lift our burdens and make us new. It was an amazing feeling. I felt so at home and so loved. I knew that I didn't have to worry because He was and is with me. After that day, He led me back to Otterbein, and it's been the best thing that could have possibly happened. Nothing has ever felt so right. I now know that I'm never alone and that He's always with me. We don't have to worry about anything because God has a plan for each and every one of us. Everything that has happened to us has makes us who we are, and even though it's hard to see at times, it's a wonderful feeling knowing that someone is in love with you, for all that you are, all that you aren't. That's 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 why the word fearless describes me after Christ. If you have any questions about my story or just want to go to Skyline sometime, you should come and find me and we can do whatever. Why did I say that?